Progressive overload is the king when it comes to building muscle, and there's many forms of it. Adding weight, adding reps, and adding sets, etc. But one that often gets forgotten about is improving your lifting technique. Standardizing and improving on your lifting technique is just as important as adding weight. They both go hand in hand with each other, and to prioritize weight over form is a big mistake that you want to avoid when it comes to hypertrophy, and there's a few reasons for that. Firstly, and most importantly, it reduces the risk of injury. As you get stronger, your joints and muscles get placed under more stress, obviously. So by default, your risk of injury goes up. Correct lifting technique ensures that your joints are aligned correctly and attention is placed where it should be on the muscles to keep your risk of injury to a minimal. So having a standard of form, like not raising your ass off of the bench when you're benching, or not letting your knees cave too far in when you're squatting, will ensure that the tension is placed where it should be and one area of the body doesn't get overtaxed more than another area should. The second reason is you get better muscle activation. Correct lifting technique maximizes your muscle activation and it ensures that your muscles get an optimal stimulus during each rep. That way you're getting the most out of every movement and you're getting the growth stimulus that you're aiming to get. For example, if you're squatting to grow your legs, but because the weight is so heavy, your hips shoot up first, your knees buckle in and you're barely going to parallel, and you're not going to get the leg growth that you're looking for because other muscles are assisting you and you're manipulating your form to help lift the weight up. A far better use of your time would be to lighten the weight up and keep your form dialed in and make your legs do the work. Adding weight is redundant if it comes at the expense of form. What your goal should be is to maximally stimulate your legs and approach technical failure. So when your form starts to go to shit near the end of your set, that's when you stop. Your legs have been maximally stimulated and there's no need to go beyond that point. I want to interrupt this video to say that I'm now offering a full online coaching service. So if you want to build muscle, get jacked, lose fat and learn about training directly from me, click the link in this description to find out more. The third reason is you can accurately measure your progression. When you start adjusting your form for the sole purpose of lifting more weight, it's a downward spiral because you get an artificial feeling of progression. And what I mean by that is you appear to be getting stronger because the weight on the bar is going up, but in reality, you're just improving your leverages to hoist the weight up, which has nothing to do with actually using your muscles in order to grow them bigger and to get them stronger. Take the bench press for example. If you start lifting your ass off the bench, you widen out your grip to decrease the range of motion and you start bouncing the bar off of your chest, you're going to lift a ton of more weight this way, but also you're going to get much less growth stimulus because everything is working in your favor. And then it's hard to gauge whether you're actually getting stronger or you're just cheating more. And then eventually down the line, you're going to think, I can bench a lot of weight, but I don't have the muscle to show for it. Whereas if you kept a standard of form like your ass on the bench and staying with the same grip width and improving upon that efficiency over time, when you do get stronger, it's 100% due to their training adaptations and the muscle gains will follow shortly after. It's impossible not to. You'll progress slower this way in terms of adding weight to the bar, but when you do add weight, it is a true and holistic form of progression due to your muscle size increasing and improving upon your neural efficiency. That is the correct way to progressively overload. So in a nutshell, you want to increase the weight on the bar over time, but if it comes at the expense of making your form go to shit, then don't do it. You want to improve your form and improve your weight synergistically over time. That way you're going to get the best muscle gains and the best strength gains in your training. So with all that being said, try it out for yourself and see you go from there. Until next time, peace.